The transfer market is heating up, and Barcelona is ready to make big moves as the club plots a major squad overhaul for the 2026-27 season. Reports indicate the Catalans are targeting 3 new signings plus a permanent deal for Joao Cancelo. But the real question is how they will navigate the financial hurdles to land stars like Julian Alvarez or Alessandro Bastoni. Will Deco and his team manage to pull off these bold acquisitions?
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Tennis fans are buzzing after a stunning display of talent on the court, as Hamid Medjedovic turned heads with a masterful performance right in the heart of Barcelona. His skill and composure under pressure have made him the talk of the town, leaving spectators in awe of his recent play. It is the kind of athleticism that reminds us exactly why this city remains such a spectacular stage for world-class sports. With the future of Robert Lewandowski uncertain, Barcelona is actively scouting for a reliable Plan B striker to bolster the attack. The club is weighing their options between 2 high-impact La Liga stars, with both Alexander Sorloth and Vedat Muriqi emerging as strong contenders to provide the goal-scoring depth needed for a championship run. Between Sorloth and Muriqi, who do you think is the perfect fit to lead the line for the Catalans? We are breaking down the ultimate rivalry as Real Madrid and Barcelona face off in a battle for future supremacy. While Barcelona is pushing for another La Liga title, we are analyzing why Real Madrid and stars like Kylian Mbappé and Jude Bellingham might have the edge for long-term Champions League glory. Which side do you think is truly built to dominate the coming years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to stay updated on all things football. Ever wonder if Barcelona is actually building a dynasty or just chasing shadows in the transfer market? It is that time of year again, where the rumors are flying faster than a Lewandowski strike, and the latest buzz out of the Camp Nou is bold to say the least. According to reports from Mundo Deportivo, the board isn't just looking for a quick fix. They are aiming for a total squad overhaul with 3 major signings and 1 crucial permanent deal. Let us start with the elephant in the room, Joao Cancelo. He has been a revelation on loan, and while Barca is dreaming of a free transfer from Al Hilal, you have to wonder, will the Saudis really just let a talent like that walk for nothing? It seems like a pipe dream, but in the chaotic world of Barcelona finance, anything is possible. But that is not all. The recruitment team has their eyes set on a clinical striker, a powerhouse center-back, and a dynamic left winger. We are talking about massive names like Julian Alvarez for the attack and Alessandro Bastoni anchoring the defense, which frankly is exactly the kind of ambition the fans have been craving. Then there is the wing dilemma, with Marcus Rashford popping up as a high-profile candidate alongside a list of rising stars like Andreas Schelderup. Of course, the looming specter of financial fair play is always watching over them, with the club pinning their hopes on hitting that magic one spending rule just in time. It is a high-stakes gamble that could either propel them back to European glory or keep them trapped in a cycle of austerity. What do you think? Are these the right pieces to finish the puzzle, or is Deco setting the club up for another summer of frustration? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Blaugrana transfer saga, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for your daily dose of Barcelona news. At the end of the day, a club of this size shouldn't just be competing, they should be dominating, but the road back to the top is paved with more than just good intentions. Ever wonder what it looks like when a rising star truly breaks through the ceiling? Well, look no further than Hamid Medjedovic's latest masterclass in Barcelona. We're talking about a performance that didn't just catch the eye, it commanded the entire court. From the very first serve, Medjedovic displayed a level of maturity and tactical precision that honestly felt years ahead of his actual experience. It wasn't just about the raw power, although that was there, it was the shot selection. The way he dismantled his opponent's defense with calculated, aggressive precision that left the crowd absolutely buzzing. You could practically feel the shift in momentum every time he dictated the pace. It's the kind of game that screams future contender rather than lucky underdog. Moments like these remind us exactly why we tune in, to witness the raw, unfiltered evolution of a talent who is clearly ready to make serious waves on the world stage. But what do you think? Is this the moment Medvedev officially announces himself as a force to be reckoned with, or are we just seeing the tip of the iceberg? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories defining the game today. Because in tennis, the next big thing isn't just coming, he's already arrived. Picture this: Barcelona, a club synonymous with attacking flair, finds itself staring at a massive void up top. With Robert Lewandowski's future looking more like a question mark every day and Ferran Torres failing to find his rhythm, the hunt for a true number 9 is officially on. We all know the dream. Julian Alvarez is the golden ticket, the absolute priority. But let's be real for a second. Prying him away from Atletico Madrid is going to be a financial nightmare. So where does that leave us? It leaves us looking at the Plan B drawer, and some interesting names have just popped up. We are talking about Alexander Sorloth and Mallorca's powerhouse, Vedat Muriqi. Now, Sorloth is the kind of guy who haunts your dreams if you're a Barca defender. He has consistently dismantled us during his time at Real Sociedad and Atletico. On the other side of the ring, you have Muriqi, who is currently tearing up the charts as the second highest scorer in La Liga. The man is a physical specimen, pure height, raw power, and an instinct for the net that is hard to ignore. Both are entering their 30s, which some might see as a downside, but in this market, they represent experience and immediate impact if the Alvarez dream falls through. So I have to ask you, if you were in the front office, who are you dialing? Is it the clinical, persistent threat of Alexander Sorloth, or the sheer, brute force aerial dominance of Vedat Muriqi? Drop your take in the comments below, let's get a debate going, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for your daily dose of Barca news. At the end of the day, transfers are never just about the stats. They are about finding that one spark that can ignite a championship season. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, the Champions League semifinals are happening without Real Madrid or Barcelona, and it feels like the end of an era. We've seen these two giants dominate European soccer for years, but as the dust settles, they both find themselves at a massive crossroads. While Barcelona might be cruising toward another La Liga title, the real question is, who is actually set up for continental glory? Let's break it down. First up, the management situation. Hansi Flick has brought some stability to Barcelona, but there's a persistent issue: that high defensive line. Opponents are figuring it out, and without the personnel to back it up, it's a tactical vulnerability that keeps biting them. It's Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, all leading to the same result when things get tough. Meanwhile, over at the Bernabeu, Alvaro Arbeloa's tenure hasn't exactly been a masterclass, and it's clear a change is coming. But that's actually a good thing. With elite managers like Pochettino hitting the market, Real Madrid is in a prime position to upgrade. They aren't settling, they're hunting for that next big tactical evolution. Advantage: Los Blancos. When we look at the rosters, the gap only widens. Real Madrid has a scary amount of firepower with Mbappé, Vinicius Jr., and Jude Bellingham. Yes, they need health and a bit more defensive consistency, but they have the depth to compete on every front. Barcelona has bright stars like Pedri and Lamine Yamal, but the uncertainty surrounding a 37-year-old Lewandowski and the lack of elite defensive depth compared to Madrid's unit, led by the class of Trent Alexander-Arnold, is a real concern. Finally, there's the financial reality. Barcelona has pulled every lever they have, selling rights and chasing sponsorships, but they are approaching a wall. To compete, they'll need to shed salary and make painful cuts. Real Madrid, conversely, enjoys a much more flexible financial runway. They don't need a massive overhaul, they just need to refine. While Barcelona is winning the domestic sprint, Real Madrid is clearly building for the long-distance marathon of Champions League success. So, what do you think? Is Barcelona's academy talent enough to bridge this gap, or is Real Madrid's roster just too powerful to catch? Drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep the debate going. After all, in football, the only thing more certain than the game itself is that the power dynamic is always shifting.